弱いもう。
Hey, what's up guys? JakeTsu here and welcome back to another NIKKE video. Today we are doing solo raid, and to be honest, this raid is not that hard. It's more of a DPS check and just a little bit of mechanics, which we will be talking about today. But before we begin, as usual, please, for me, hit that subscribe button as we are trying to reach 4K. We are very close, so every sub counts, plus it's free. So please, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button with your forehead. Alright, Providence. So first off, he will do this 2 punches right here. I would say this is one of his, if not his most damaging attack. So I would suggest that you block it, especially if you're running with a team that doesn't have healers. But if you do have healers, then yeah, you can just get away with just blocking one attack. He will do this a few times, and every single time the parts that shows up changes. And you can see it because it will glow, right? So the first one he did was yellow, now it's blue. The next one I believe is gonna be purple. Yep, there it is. And I would say among all of the parts that glows up, the trickiest one is yellow. I think he will do yellow next, which is on his right arm. Oh, it's actually blue. Okay, that's fine. Maybe right here, it's gonna be yellow. There it is, it's yellow. So that one is really tricky and really fast. So I would suggest that you always look out for that yellow glow, because yeah, that one is really fast. So if you're a bit late, you might not be able to destroy it, which sucks, because your goal, if you want to deal the most damage, is to destroy all the parts. Let's see. So after this purple thing, he will do a move that you can't stop, which is this one, which, you know, it doesn't do that much. But after that, he will fly, and he will release 6 parts right here. Yeah, the expansion parts. So the goal is to destroy the expansion parts, or else he can literally erase your team right here. So after you erase that, there you go, that's the move. But you know, we were able to destroy the parts, so now he's stunned. And after that, he will show up a yellow. There it is. Awesome. And we only have 40 seconds left with the fight. So as you can see, we can just get away without a healer, specifically for the Cinderella team because of the increased HP. But what's great about here is you can just get away without Iron Code unit. Previously, with almost every single raid, correct me if I'm wrong because I was gone for like 6 months total, the on and off, I would say ever since, like, with all of the solo raids I've encountered, this is the only solo raid boss where you can just get away without using you know, the weakness, the elemental weakness, because usually because of the QTE. And there you go, that's our damage. Here's our total for each character. And if you don't have Grave, ideally you would go with Mary here, but I use Grave, so it is what it is. Just do your own thing, I guess. I actually went a rerun with Mary right here, and I used Grave on a different team, but the damage, the total damage at the end was not that big. So yeah, is what it is. And that's basically the mechanics and basically the guide for this raid. The rest are basically my full run. Hope this video helps you out in reaching the top 3%. I'll be showing my equipment on every unit per team, so if you're interested in that, please do watch the rest of the video, or skip away if you want. My total rankings would still change, and without upgrades to both Eve and Raven, it will definitely go down. Just hoping I stay within the top 3%. Currently right now, as of recording, this is my rank, but yeah, I hope I stay within the top 3%. Here's the rest of my run. Enjoy!